Okay, Bismillah. Okay, right, folks, this is question number 17. This is a nice question to do with cumulative frequency. So this question actually is a gift. This is a very common question in examinations. If you get it this year, for tomorrow, hopefully you get it. If this question is like a gift from the examiner, okay, you need to bag this one. It's worth 3 marks, folks. 3 marks. Let's get it done. So, without any further delay, okay, right, let's go. Let's go for blue. Use the cumulative frequency curve to find an estimate. Remember, estimate does not mean guesstimate for the median rate. Now, the word median when we're doing statistics is talking about the middle value. Now, we know we have 120 girls, so we have 120 values. So if we do half of 120, okay, well, let's just choose a better color. So we choose, if you have 120 girls, and we divide that by 2, that will give us a nice and straightforward 60. So the 60th girl, so we're talking about the 60th value is the middle value. So we need to go across from 60 to the graph and down again. Let's use our straight line. Okay, and straight line, I use the blue one. Okay, so bear with me, folks. We're going to start from the 60. Hopefully, it takes a bit of time. Okay, right. So, that is your... Let's go to this. Okay. So, the 60th value, that's our total. 100%, that's halfway. This is the halfway in our data. Okay. Technically speaking, folks, halfway between 120 students is between the 60th student and the 61st student. But for the sake of confusing you, we just stick with 60 for the moment. Now we need to bring a line straight down from here, folks. So let's go back to our blue line. Okay, where we go? Oh, here we go. Blue. And we're going to go from where we touch, where we make contact. With the... Okay. I'm bringing it straight down. Okay, right, that will do. Where I want it to be scientific. Okay, so now let's have a look. So we reach across there, 40 to 50, we have 10 little squares, each square is 1 value, so 70 is going across by 3 squares. So the median weight is nice and straightforward, 73. Nice, easy mark there. Okay, the interquartile range of the weights, that will give you the 2 marks left for this question. So that's the next part, interquartile range. Interquartile range. What is interquartile range? Let's switch back to a white. Okay. Now the interquartile range is equal to the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. Okay. So now let's change color on here. Let's go for a different color. Let's go for the red. Now what we need to do now, if you've got 120 data values and we divide into that gives you 60. Now if we want to work out our quarters, it's just basically 120 divided by 4 instead. That'll give you 30. So every 30, so 30 is your quarters. So if we look at 30s over here somewhere, and 30, 60, 90, 120, so we need to mark those points on. Okay. So we got 30. So 30 is going to be 20 to 40. The scale is gone up by 20 divided by 10 little squares. So each of the squares worth 2. So we're going to go up by 5 squares to get to 30. So I'm going to try my best to put a point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I think is around about here. That's our 30 value. Okay, 40, 60, that's the halfway value, 60, 70, 80, 90, is going to be 5 squares up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is going to be there, inshallah. Right. That's going to be our 90 value, 30. So this 30 here corresponds to what we do on the line. We do the line. Let's do the line now. Let's get our line in red. We're going to go from here to the curve. So we're going to start here, inshallah. Bismillah. Let's get this right. Oh, wherever that was. Okay, now we need to bring it down from there. Okay, that's beautiful. So what we can say now is that this is quarter of the way up. Quarter of the data. And the lower quartile is not this value here, but it's actually this value here. This here is the lower quartile value. It's going to be the LQ, the lower quartile. Now, let's choose a different color for the upper quartile. Okay, let's use the green actually now. Now, go to 90, we go across, we need to draw a straight line. So, in green, from here. Okay, and then we're going to bring the line straight down. Beautiful. Okay, we got a little gap there. Done. Patched up. Okay, so this is a 3/4. Oh, sorry. Oops. So this is the 3/4 way mark of the data. Okay, so now this one here will represent, whoops, our upper quartile. Okay, now let's go back to this over here now. The lower quartiles. Okay, let's keep the colors the same. The lower quartile value is along here, and each of the squares 1, so 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 65. So the lower quartile value is 65. That goes here. The upper quartile value is 80. It is actually, I think, exactly 80. Yeah, it's on the line. So that goes here. 80. So now 80 minus 65, that will give us a total of 15. 80 take away 60 is 20, take away another 5 is 15. So that's 15 kilograms. I haven't got space, I don't want to move my graph now, so I'll just write the answer over here. Please, folks, can you please make sure that you put your answer down here with the extra spaces if you got the paper. So 80 minus 65 will give us a total of 15 kilograms. That's the end of that question. That question is worth nice, easy 3 marks. Folks, get it right. Okay? If you start getting all the easy questions right, by the time you got past halfway, you've already bagged a B by getting all the easy questions right. When you're coming up towards 65, towards 70%, you're coming towards the grade A. So it can be done, folks. You just gotta have confidence in yourself, revise, get the methods right, be accurate in the exam, and get that grade. Okay, see you in the next question, inshallah.